Justin Bieber gets artistic down under.
Taylor Swift sings with royalty.
And Chris Hemsworth gets stranded at sea. All this and more on today's Rundown. Hey you guys, it's Erin Robinson here with my lovely, the one and only Jocelyn Davis.
Hey everyone.
Clevver TV. We're filling in for Deidre and Katie today, and while we will miss them on today's show, we cannot not give you the latest breaking news every single day. So let's go ahead and get started with our top story.
Let's do it.
All right, you guys, Justin Bieber is at it once again. He is spray painting more walls. He's on a roll, oh my goodness. He's in Australia right now, he's on tour, and he got caught spray painting another wall. Jocelyn, you know all the details on
Right.
this.
I mean, I feel like I know more about Justin Bieber sometimes than I know about myself, to be totally honest. But truth be told, he is nearing the end of his tour, and when he was in South America just a few weeks ago, he really started taking to street art, which I think is really cool, as long as you're doing it in places where you have permission to do so, because it is a really cool art form, and I think expressing yourself 100% I'm into.
Yeah.
But while he was in South America, he did receive a lot of flack for spray painting walls where this was not allowed. To be honest, there was a location where he did get permission to spray paint, but you have to have permission. You can't just, I mean, that's called vandalism.
It is vandalism.
That's not art, that's vandalism. So you need to have permission.
Yeah, I think it's taking a little bit too far. I think it's fun for him, and he wants to like share his new hobby with everyone, and I get that, but you definitely have to follow the laws. That's what they're there for.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, I mean, I think he actually does a great job.
Me too, I have to say. I mean, the art that we have seen from him, I couldn't do that.
No.
I think he's pretty talented.
I do too. So I'm really excited about seeing some more headlines from the Biebs about good stuff.
I agree, and his movie is coming out on Christmas Day. I'm very excited about that. So maybe he'll touch on this scandal in the film, because he said he's no holds bar, he's going there with this movie.
Okay, I can't wait to see that. Yeah, so more good from Justin Bieber, but you know who actually is doing a lot of good right now that I want to talk about? It's Miss Taylor Swift. You gotta check this out. All right, you guys, so in what's trending this week, Miss Taylor Swift has probably one of the best opportunities of her lifetime. She is singing Living on a Prayer with Prince William at the Winter White Gala in London at Kensington Palace. It was a charity dinner. There were like 200 people that showed up to support, but it is actually really a neat video. If you guys haven't seen it, we'll post it for you down in the description. Taylor's having a blast. She's like quasi-performing, and I think Prince William is like, I don't know what to do, because he has such a quiet and like humble and gentle personality. But seeing them two interact together was really interesting. Did you see this clip?
I feel like she is a princess. Her entire life has basically been like a fairy tale, and that's literally what she's taken on in her music. And I love this video. I've already watched it like 5 times.
Agreed.
I also loved, I don't know if you saw this, put him up.
Oh yeah.
She double high-fived the prince.
Oh, and he did it back, and
Who
it was
does that?
so cool. And I was like, this girl has really done it all at this point.
And John Bon Jovi was accompanying them. Well, actually, he was singing the lead vocals, and they were just sort of doing backup.
Right.
And he even looked like this was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, because these mega celebrities and people like Prince William are probably not too surprised or too affected by things that happen. But I mean, look at how much fun they're having.
They are having, she looks amazing.
Gorgeous.
By the way. I saw her gown, I was like, this girl never does it wrong. Never.
No,
I don't think
all.
she's ever done it wrong. And I think it was really neat. You know what I think was really neat about it is that Prince William actually looked like he was having a really good time. And we always see him in very kind of stuffy events because he has to be there. But seeing him let loose a little bit and sing was so awesome.
Exactly. He was very appropriate and very regal.
You guys
in his rock out session.
Yeah, you guys have to check that out in the description below if you haven't seen it yet. Okay, on Out and About today, we have some interesting tweets from Nina Dobrev and Julianne Hough. The two ladies were enjoying Thanksgiving dinner together. Actually, Julianne invited Nina to come with her entire family to have Thanksgiving dinner, and I saw the pictures online. They looked so fun. Like, look
at that table. I want to be there. There's a few extra seats at the bottom, Erin.
Can we go? Yeah, there's nobody sitting there. We should totally have been invited. But what I think is really neat about this is that you can still have really great, wonderful friendships in Hollywood. Oftentimes we feel like a lot of friendships are kind of superficial, but I feel like these girls spend so much time together.
Look how much fun they're having.
I love each other.
And I have to say, these two ladies really could not be more down to earth, especially at the level of success they've both had.
Right.
They just remain humble, normal girls, and I think this is why they gravitate to each other, towards each other, I should say. And Nina's Canadian, so you know, she probably doesn't have family here in the States.
A good point.
And she's really been adopted by the Huff family. Who doesn't want to be adopted by the Huff family, especially in Nashville? It doesn't get better than that.
And they both tweeted. Nina wrote on Instagram, giving thanks for friends, family, love, life, oh, and food, hot cocoa, fireplaces, crisp winter air, laughter, sleeping in at Julianne Hough. There's a lot to be thankful for, of course. And then she also tweeted, also thankful for Jules Huff, friend who has become family, and to her amazing family who's welcomed and treated me like one of their own.
I love seeing celebrity besties, and especially girls in Hollywood who are really supporting each other, because I personally think that's such an important thing for young girls out there to see.
I agree. That's
girl
a really
power.
Good point. I love it. Well, speaking of family, in couples news today, we have one couple that has a lot to be thankful for. Okay, you guys, in couples news, I have a completely terrifying story that I think you guys are gonna feel the terror when I start to explain it to you. Chris Hemsworth and his wife, Elsa, were off the coast of the Canary Islands on a very small yacht, and the yacht hit a rock bottom, literally, of the ocean and tore a hole in the bottom of the ship, and they were shipwrecked with like 6 other people on board. Elsa's pregnant right now. Their little girl was with them on board. It was at like 8 o'clock at night. So it was kind of a scary situation. The Coast Guard was called in to rescue them. Everyone is fine. They called an ambulance, but no one needed medical care. But even still, can you imagine?
This is legitimately one of my worst fears, because even if you're Thor, his wife also, Elsa Pataki, has played, you know, kind of like a badass girl in some movies, and even Thor can be prone to shipwrecks. And I find this so frightening, especially the fact that they had their daughter and that she's pregnant. Very, very scary. This is enough to probably keep me from hitting the open sea anywhere in the world.
No, I know, especially the deep sea. You know, I could go like a few miles off the coast if I could see the land, but this is like, I don't know if I ever want to go.
You think he was calling out to Asgard for help at that point? Putting his hammer in the air to see if it would actually work?
I would not. I'd be trying everything at that point.
This is probably Loki. Loki probably did this.
He's up to this.
Just throwing it out there.
But what's ironic about this, that's a really good point, is that he's actually down at the Canary Islands filming a movie called The Heart of the Sea, where in the movie his character the boat starts to sink because it gets hit by a whale.
This could be method acting. This could literally be method acting. Maybe he's a method actor and this is a part of his process.
Yeah, it's very dramatic.
Congrats on going there.
Yeah, so we are very happy that no one is hurt, but we'll keep you guys updated if anything else happens.
That's crazy. That's a crazy story.
So you guys, we have to know what you are thinking out there about all the stories today. Do you think the Biebs is going a little too far with all of this graffiti stuff? Or do you think he's just showing his artistic side and you encourage that kind of behavior? Let us know down below. And also, what would you do if you were stranded at sea on a boat? I want to know.
Well, if I was with Chris Hemsworth, I would stay there forever, but I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, it's a good example, Jocelyn. So let us know what you guys are thinking. And also, do not forget to miss Shout It Out. This Sunday, there's going to be a special quadruple shout outs for you guys since we're not doing it today on Wednesday. And Deidre and Katie will both be back Thursday and Friday for more DHR goodness. Thank you guys so much for watching DHR. I'm Erin Robinson.
And I'm Jocelyn Davis.
We'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.